Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're starting off with a vlog because I really wanted to take you guys shopping with me and I wanted to run an Ulta. There's been some new launches that I've been eyeing that I really want to pick up, and I wanted to kind of like walk through, see what we find, and then try it all with you guys back in my studio at home. So we're at Ulta, so let's go ahead and go in, see if we can find anything that looks nice, and we'll try it out as soon as I get home. I'm so excited. It's been forever since I've done like an in-person Ulta shopping day, so I'm really excited to go in there. So without further ado, let's go in and see what we can find. Look at this, folks. I secured my goods. All right, so we just got back in the car. I got all of those goodies. I'm really excited to try all this out. So again, let's just go back home and put these to the test. I can't wait to see how they all look. All right, you guys, so we are back in the studio. I've got all my makeup right here. I'm really excited to try some of this stuff out. So I'm gonna run through everything that I bought. I mean, I know I had like a little montage or whatever, but I accidentally didn't film one of the products, so I'm just gonna run through things really quick. So I got this NYX Ultimate Utopia palette. I feel like this has been around for a while, but for some reason, like I never picked it up, and for some reason today I saw it and I was like, that's a vibe, and I really like the color scheme, so I picked that up. I also have been dying to try these products. Now, these aren't new launches, these two, but I have wanted to try them for so long. So the Smashbox Photo Finish Vitamin Glow Primer and the Smashbox Halo what's it called? The Smashbox Halo Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer. I've wanted to try both of these for a while now. I was looking for the Juvia's Place Blush Duo. I might just have to place an order online because they had the little stand, but it was actually sold out, which I was sad about. But I also picked up, let me move this bag so it doesn't crinkle anymore. Okay, I also picked up another shade of the Kylie Cosmetics blush. I just barely bought one not too long ago in the shade Winter Kissed, and I really love it. So I wanted to try out this one. This is called Crush. It seems like a nice neutral color. I am obsessed with the NYX lip liners. This is what I forgot to film a little clip of. I got their lip pencil in the shade Mauve. I don't know. I just wanted to try another lip pencil because I love it so much. And then I was so excited to find this in the Ulta I was at. This is the KVD Beauty Dazzle Stick, and I got mine in the shade Electro Bolt. They were out of the shade that I would have preferred to try first, but this one looked really pretty, and I'm super excited to try it. Yeah, this one's like a really beautiful gold kind of a color, and I feel like it will look pretty with the eyeshadow palette. Oh, and I got this Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Gloss in the shade Wifey for Lifey. I've just been into or intrigued by that product for a long time and wanted to give it a go. So let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna, yeah, I should do my eyes first, right? Probably. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my Rare Beauty concealer on the lids. I'm just gonna blend that out with a brush and kind of use that concealer to clean up the top of the brows too, as well as in between. I'm gonna press that down into the skin. I have been really into this old school way of prepping my eyelids. I went through a phase for a while there where I just use like an eyeshadow primer, but I'm kind of like revisiting the whole concealer and setting powder situation. I'm just taking my Ciate London Coconut, or what is it called? Everyday Vacay powder, and just using that to set the lids and then a little bit through the brows. By the way, please ignore my band-aid. My nail kind of got snagged on the side, and so I'm just wearing it to make sure that I don't accidentally get it caught on something and like, you know, rip it even further. I don't know if that's TMI or not, but that's why I have a band-aid on. I didn't actually hurt myself or anything, but it's kind of like not very cute looking. Okay, we're gonna move into the eyeshadow palette. Again, this is the NYX Ultimate Utopia palette. I don't know, this feels nice to me. I'm excited. This actually wasn't cheap though for a drugstore palette. Oh, I don't know where my receipt went, but it was like 30 something dollars, which is pretty up there, again, for a drugstore palette. But I guess, you know, there's 40 shades, so you do get quite a few. I can't seem to get the stickers off to open it. Okay, there we go. Such a pretty palette. I don't really know what I want to do yet, so we're just gonna kind of go with the flow and see what happens. Let's see here. Let's start off with this shade right here. They're just numbered basically, so I'm not gonna try to like read the numbers off to you. I'll just point to the colors as we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting that through the crease as my transition shade. It's a really pretty kind of peachy color. I'm trying to keep that KVD Beauty eyeshadow in mind as I'm doing my look because I want it to match that gold. So I'm gonna stick to colors that will really help enhance that gold color I'm gonna use in a bit. I am super drawn to this mauve color right here, so I'm going to take a little bit of that, and I'm just going to apply that to the outer edge of the eye, and just kind of build it up, and then drag it into the crease a little bit as well. I have no idea if this will completely ruin the look or not, but for some reason I want to try this shade. It's one of the shades out of the palette that I really was drawn to, so I'm going to try to use this to maybe, just create a little bit more of a contour. It could create a little bit of a weird looking color, but I don't know, it's kind of fun. I'm just putting that literally right on top of where we just applied the mauve, and I'm mixing the two, and it's kind of creating a nice grayish tone. Same thing on this eye. I actually don't mind that at all. I think the two together are super different, but I like how it looks. You know what? I kind of want to stick to the same tone. I'm gonna go right next to it and take this shimmer shade. It's like a silvery green. This could potentially completely clash with the Dazzle stick that I bought, but that's all right. I just really wanted to try this color out. Ooh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. That's really nice. I like that a lot. I'm gonna actually take a little bit of, let's go into this kind of cool toned brown. I'm wanting to deepen things up a slight bit more on that outer edge. I'm creating some unique tones, folks, but honestly, I kind of like it. It's kind of swampy, for lack of a better word at this point, but I like the muted neutrals. I think it looks really cool, actually. Okay, I'm just taking that first brush we used and just making sure the edges are super blended. Okay, I'm ready to try out the Dazzle stick from KVD Beauty. Again, this is Electro Bolt. I think you just apply it directly to the eyelid. So here's the packaging. Here's what it looks like. Ooh, it's super shiny. I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand to see what I'm working with. Okay, so definitely pretty gold. Ooh, it almost has like a green shift, which might actually work really well with this look. So I'm just gonna start swiping this across the lid. Okay, I'm pressing it in a little bit now. That is super cool. It's a very soft formula, so if I have the tube rolled up too high and swipe, it actually kind of like falls apart a little bit. But not because it's dry, it's so creamy almost to where it slips around. So I'm just kind of tapping it into the eye now and then using my finger to blend. Ooh, this is so pretty. I really like how that looks on the eyes. It's a super fun kind of a duochrome shadow with some pretty good glitter pigments in it, which I love. I'm gonna pop on mascara. I'm gonna use the Lancome Lash Idol mascara just on the top lashes for now. I'm going back in with that peachy shade we started out with, and I'm just kind of raising the color a little closer to the brow. Sometimes after I put mascara on, I can kind of see that my eyelid can handle a little bit more eyeshadow close to the brow, so that was the case here. I'm just gonna kind of blend that out. Okay, now I'm just gonna wipe away any fallout. There's definitely some glitter from the Dazzle stick, so I'm gonna make sure that that's as clean as possible. Now let's move on to complexion. So I'm wanting to try out, obviously, the primer that I bought. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Vitamin Glow Primer. I was torn between two. They had this one and then they had a brand new one that had like hyaluronic acid in it or something like that that just recently launched. So I was kind of like debating between the two, but I've wanted to try this one for so long. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna finally try this. This has vitamins B, C, and E for a healthy glow. It's supposed to help your makeup go on smoothly. Truly, I feel like Smashbox does some of the best primers, which, speaking of primers, if you didn't see the video that I did where I talked about the top primers according to you, I will have that link down below. It smells good. It smells like oranges. But anyway, yeah, if you're wanting to see what primers everyone voted to be the best to ever exist, I will have that down below. I think it was such a fun video to film. And Smashbox definitely had a couple that ranked in the top 10, so they really do make such good primers. All right, I hope that this matches me. I should have probably checked, but I just went with Fairlight. This is the Smashbox Halo Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer. I have seriously had this in my Ulta cart online so many times, and the reviews look really good. So I've wanted to try it for forever, but just never got around to it. So, okay, yeah, I think that shade will work. So it's just a squeezy tube. Ooh, it's pretty runny. I don't know if I was supposed to shake it before. Oops. Yeah, it said shake well. Uh-oh. I probably should have read the instructions before. I'm just gonna put a little bit on one side of the face, and I'll put a little bit more on my hand after I've given it a shake. Okay, super unique texture. It's almost like it's thick, but then it kind of like is runny at the same time. I don't know. Kind of interesting. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this all over. Wow, okay, first off, way more coverage than I was assuming there would be, because sometimes it's like just kind of up in the air as far as coverage goes with the tinted moisturizer. But this is looking really nice. It's like kind of grippy, or maybe it's the primer that makes it feel like it's really gripping and adhering to the skin. Just gonna blend that down the neck. I'm gonna pick up whatever's left on the back of the hand and just press it into the skin. I really like how that's laying on top of the skin. It seems to be giving a really nice kind of lit from within glow as well, which it's supposed to. Like, it says it's supposed to have a fresh-faced, dewy skin effect. It hydrates instantly and over time. I think it looks really nice, and that shade definitely worked for me. We're gonna add a little concealer underneath the eyes. I'm just gonna stick to the Rare Beauty concealer since that's what I used on the lids, and just blend that out with my sponge as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and set the under eye concealer and all over the face with that same Ciate powder. I'm just gonna warm the skin up with the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer, one of my favorites of all time. I didn't realize how many brands Ulta carries now. Like, I walked in and the Ulta that's nearest to me doesn't carry as many. You know how there's like different sized Ultas? The one that I went to today is like a pretty big one. So it had like an entire section of Kylie Cosmetics. It had an entire section of Bobbi Brown, which is, I think, brand new to Ulta. And also I saw, who else? Oh, Fresh, like the skincare brand, Fresh, is carried at Ulta now. And there was one other brand that I was like, whoa, they're at Ulta, but I can't remember who. Point is, there's a lot of brands at Ulta now. It's kind of fun though. I'm just gonna blend everything out with my powder brush. Let's go ahead and finish up the eyes, and then we're gonna go back to the complexion after that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that mauve color, this one right here, just on a smaller brush, and I'm gonna just dust that across the lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of that kind of bluish, greenish, silvery shade that we used on the lid. I'm gonna pick that up on my brush, and I'm gonna use a little bit of setting spray. This one is from Neutrogena. Just to spritz that, and then just apply that to the lower lash line on the inner portion. I really love that color. It's so different. Super pretty. Then I'm going to dip into that peachy shade that we used as a transition on the top lid. I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush, the same one that we used on the top lid actually. Tap off the excess. I'm going to pinch it and just kind of drag that right underneath those two shades, just to create a little bit of a transition color on the lower lash line as well. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and apply that same Lancome mascara to the lower lashes. Okay, so before we try out the blush that I bought, I'm just gonna pop on some highlight. I wanted to use my Benefit Dandelion Twinkle highlighter. I'm just using the brush that it comes with, just to highlight the tops of the cheeks. Wow, I love this highlighter, and I love the eye look I created actually. It's super soft, but also really unique colors with the mauve and like that grayish shift. I'm really into it. All right, let's go ahead and dip into the Kylie Cosmetics pressed blush powder in the shade Crush. Again, this is the new formulation, so if you didn't know, Kylie Cosmetics kind of revamped everything super recently. And look how pretty this is. It's like a nice peachy beige color. I'm excited to try this. I'm gonna go ahead and take that on a blush brush. I'm gonna smile and apply this to the apples of the cheeks. I feel like it actually matches that peach color that we applied in the transition area. It's like almost identical in color actually. I think that looks really pretty. I'm hoping that the lip combo I chose will look good with this eye look, hopefully. Again, this is the shade Mauve in the NYX, is this the Slim Lip Pencil, I want to say? I think so. They have a few different formulas of lip liners. I'm pretty sure this is the Slim Lip Pencil. I'm just going to wipe off my lips first, and then let's see how this looks on the lips. I'm excited. Ooh, I am going to line and fill in the lips with this. Ooh, I like this a lot. I own a lot of these NYX lip liners, but most of them are like beigey nudes or pinks. This one is so nice. Wow, I actually really love that color. It's the perfect mauve. Very happy that I picked that up. I already know I love the formula, so it's nice to have another color that I enjoy too. Before I apply any gloss, I'm just gonna touch up my brows really quick, just with my Anastasia brow definer pencil. And then I'm gonna try out the Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Gloss in the shade Wifey for Lifey. The packaging is so pretty on this. I really liked the color of this. Might be a little bright for the eye look, but that's all right. It kind of smells like watermelon. I wonder how plumping this is gonna be. I'm a little nervous. I don't know, I've always wanted to try these. Yeah, it tastes like watermelon. Okay, I'm immediately feeling some sort of a tingling sensation, but we'll see how intense it gets. I'm gonna go ahead and assess the situation really quick and add a little more bronzer, as usual. I'm gonna take what's left on the blush brush and add just a little bit more as well. Okay, my lips are definitely starting to tingle. Whoa, that escalated quickly. Holy smokes, my lips are on fire. Whoa. Well, I keep looking for my brow gel, and I don't know where it is. I'm gonna go grab another one. Holy smokes, this lip injection gloss, it really is a potent plumping gloss. I'm not sure if I love it or hate it yet. It's borderline painful. But if the results are good, maybe it's worth it. I don't know, we will see. I'm just gonna run the Glossier Boy Brow through my brows. I couldn't find my Benefit one at the moment. I think it's upstairs somewhere. Oh my gosh, my lips are tingling. I can't tell if it's doing anything to my lips. I think so. Do my lips look bigger? They feel like this big on my face, just based off of how they're tingling and stuff. Okay, I don't know how I feel about the gloss. I really do like the color, but it's definitely very, very plumping. I was almost expecting more of like a Buxom lip gloss plump, but this is like, no. It's the lip injection formula with color. That's how it is. So there you have it, you guys. This is my finished look using all the products that I picked up at Ulta today. I actually really do like everything that I tried so far. I'll have to get back to you on a few things, obviously, because a wear test is going to make a difference with this. I don't have time to do a wear test today, but I will be sure to leave a note in the description box based on like just today and, you know, at the end of the night how the foundation held up or how I liked it. But I'll give you guys my opinion based off my first impressions. Starting off with the NYX Ultimate Utopia palette. I really like how this made my eyes look. Obviously, I'm gonna have to see if I dip into more shades because it is more of a pricey palette for the drugstore. So if I don't dip into a lot of shades, then it might not be worth it, but I have a feeling that I really might. I like these kind of rusty, grungy, like, I don't know how else to describe it. Just cool toned, neutral gem tones. I don't know. Really pretty color scheme. I really did like the look that I created. I thought the Dazzle stick was super pretty as well. I'm gonna have to see how that wears and see if there's any fallout, but so far so good on that. I think I would love to try a couple other shades in this. These two products definitely gave my skin a really gorgeous glowy finish. I'm excited to see how they wear. We'll see. I don't know if this claims to wear long or not, but it looks really pretty on the skin, and I'm gonna have to see how this holds up. Since I tried a new primer and foundation, sometimes it's hard to see like if the primer works, if that makes sense. So I really like the texture, I like the overall feel and the overall effect that they gave, but I'll have to keep trying it to see how I feel later. The Kylie Cosmetics Blush and Crush is such a beautiful shade. I really do like this peachy undertone. I have to say, if I had to choose between this and Winter Kiss, the other one that I own, for some reason Winter Kiss is just such a special color. So I like that one a little bit more, but I really do like the more muted look that this gives, which is kind of nice if you're doing more of a bold eye look or a bold lip. You don't want your blush to compete, so something like this is nice to have on hand for those occasions. Love the mauve shade in the NYX lip liner. I'm so happy I picked that up, and I'm still on the fence about this. Do my lips look any different? It's calming down, so it takes a few minutes to like tone down, but here we are. I don't know, it feels nice now, but it was pretty tingly not too long ago. So we'll have to see how much I reach for this, or if, you know, the plumpness lasts a long time. Maybe then it would be worth the, you know, few minutes of lip plumping torture to be able to achieve a more plump pout. But I do really love the color that I chose, and the formula is nice too. It doesn't feel sticky or anything. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys on this as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think that's everything that I bought, right? I honestly had a lot of fun going and shopping in Ulta. I'm really happy that I was able to film that video today. Let me know if you like that style of video, if you like seeing more vlog style makeup shopping videos. I would love to hear your feedback in the comments down below. Also, let me know if there's anything at Ulta that you guys have recently picked up that you're loving or maybe not loving so much. I would love to hear that in the comments as well. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie, and I would love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber but you want to be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, click on the bell after you subscribe and you'll get a notification every single time I post. That's it for me today. I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.